Good morning. Time for another tour. Oh, it's a lot that's happened since you all last saw the gardening. Things have grown, things have been built. So I'm looking forward to showing you everything. I thought today we might start with the seedlings. So here we go. Here goes our little seedlings. Our peas are up. My son has several little flowers and things that are coming up over there, 4 o'clocks and some vanadiums, and I saw some marigolds, but can't tell if they're still doing well. My calendula's up, dahlias. These are some zinnias I need to find a home for today. His sunberries are up. And we got some coxcombs there. We call them rooster crowns around here. Chamomile, which I'm gonna find a home for soon. Our little pine tree. I don't think I've told everyone the story. This pine tree just landed itself in one of my strawberry pots, and I said, I'll pluck them out and put them in something, and maybe someday I'll put them in the ground somewhere. I got one red hot chili pepper, and oh, what is this? Cilantro. Some cilantro. I plucked it out of this thing here, which I bought. I don't remember even where I bought it, but cilantro. Tomatoes that were left over from planting. I finally got everybody in the ground. Hostas are doing amazing. So look at that. I think these get the most sun because that side is pretty shaded in the afternoon, but they're doing great. Lavender, not lavender, lemongrass, sage, and I dusted everything with the little, not everything, but some of the plants with some diatomaceous earth because they weren't doing so great with the pests. Here is some thyme. The mums doing great. That's a hibiscus. More lemongrass. It's really getting big. Another little tomato and some hostas I saved from the backyard that I need to put somewhere, which I haven't figured out where to put them yet. That's why they're sitting there. Trees. I have to get these, these are volunteers. And I'm gonna plant them somewhere, probably in one of these pots. I just interrupted the birds' breakfast. They all flew away. Let's see, raspberries. I actually have a few on here. This is the second year I've had this plant, but last year it was kind of neglected because we were in the middle of moving. Kind of neglected it this year too because it wasn't a high priority, but you know, it's hanging on. The rose bush is blooming again for a second time. I see lots of buds. Probably going to start. Oh, I don't see anything that really needs to be deadheaded yet, but the deadheading really worked to bring back more blooms. Horseradish, strawberries. There was a really big juicy one on there, and my mother-in-law got it, which I'm glad she did because she's leaving soon, so I wanted her to get a taste. My son, the youngest, usually just calls dibs on every slightly pink strawberry he sees. Lemon, my lime. I don't know what happened with it. It's not really doing well, so we'll see. I might just scrap that one and start over and get a new one. Mullen's still holding on. Let's go around the side garden. Greens are extremely green. Really good nitrogen-based fertilizer. It's been really keeping them nice and green. The leaves are getting big. I'm looking forward to that as a meal someday. I actually made some of the kale and some eggs the other day. Oh, so good. More strawberries. As you can see, they are starting to really grow, take off. These are ever-bearing, so they'll continue even after June. Okay, what happened to the lettuce? I've been eating it. It's just gotten a little out of hand. It's flowering, and I decided to just let it so I could collect the seeds. Same with the arugula. We did use some. As you can see, there's empty pockets now. Kale at the bottom is doing great, and so are the Brussels sprouts. Yeah, as you can see, lots of diatomaceous earth. The earwigs have been out of control, and they seems to be the only thing that works. I've sprayed them with neem. That'll get them away for a little while, and they come right back. So, hoping this does it, because I would really, really like to have my Thai basil. I really would. So, parsley's doing great though. So are the chives. I used these to make some mashed potatoes the other day, and they were really good. You can see the birds have been getting at our sunflowers. I think they actually got the seeds out of these two, which is probably why they never came up. Vanadium, nope, this is coleus. They didn't come up yet. Starting to think it may not be enough sun back here. It's another strawberry, but nothing on it right now. It's a random maple tree trying to grow in the middle here. Sunflowers, and we have a couple who didn't come up, but here they go. And my mother-in-law saw this and she told me they were peas, and I'm like, okay, well, another volunteer from another garden long before I was here. Just let it grow, see what it does. Watermelons, slowly growing. The dandelions seem to love this bed pretty much, but wait till you see the other bed. Dandelions are coming up. I decided to allow them to stay, since dandelion tea is a really great medicinal. I'm just going to get them out of here before they go to seed, so I'll harvest them, because I don't really want that bed to be taken over with dandelions. Ooh, this is cantaloupe. Doing great in comparison to its friends over here. Well, these are coming along since I fertilized. These over here have not. One of my seedlings actually died. As you can see, dandelions galore. Sunflower. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it might be the earwigs, but we'll see. Might have to throw some more DE on that one too. Yep. Another sunflower and another sunflower. The peach tree in my neighbor's yard. Peaches are peaching. See, so pretty. I'm actually allergic to peaches, but you can't tell me I'm not going to try one of these, because I am. Oh, zucchini. But first, marigolds and sunflowers. And of course, crabgrass. Zucchini. Carrots. This is the green zucchini and the yellow zucchini. This one is doing great. I can really see where certain ones, like I had moved this one a little bit back and I had to dig it up and move it. So the fertilizer got underneath it and it really took off as in comparison to those, which are growing pretty slow. Just because I fertilized on top. Here's celery. This is doing pretty good. My cucumbers, I still haven't replaced the cucumber that goes here, but I have a seedling over there. I really want some mini gherkins, so I'm waiting on those to be ready to put in. Radishes, I've actually harvested from here, which the chickens were very excited about. Here's one. I'll give it a little longer. It's not very red. Give it some time. Sunflower. Beautiful marigolds. There we go. And this is the newest addition. Get it from the other side. I'm going to plant those morning glories so that they can crawl over this on both sides. It's a bunch of different colored morning glories. And it'll be a nice little place to sit and meditate and look at the garden. Now, the tomatoes also got new little pinwheels. I went to a different Dollar Tree and they had some other ones, some different colors. Tomatoes have really recovered from that lack of fertilization initially, and they're really taking off. Mugwort is still hanging on. Oh, I'm gonna put it in something bigger. I keep saying that, but I haven't had time to do it. The problem with gardening, you always have more projects than you have hands or time. Lemon balm is finally starting to do something here. These are a little slower going. These on the other side definitely took off. These are the beef masters. No, these are Goliaths. The Laromas are just a little, I don't know. Don't know why they're so slow. Fertilize them just like I did the rest. And these are my Cherokee purples. Little curling going on here. They were watered, but should be fine. These are the newest additions. And the basil over here is doing great. Black strawberry, yellow gooseberry, and red cherry. These are the only 3 I have labeled because I had these all in the same tray in 4-inch pots. And the rest of them got mixed up. But they're all small tomatoes. So it'll just be a little mix of tomatoes. This lady has really grown. She's an early girl. Some blooms and stuff going on here. Lots of blooms on the cherry. Well, grape, not cherry, tomato. Not sure what's going on with this guy here. Actually, not even sure what kind of tomato that is. My Mr. Stripey's look pretty good. It might be a Mr. Stripey. I think these on either side are Mr. Stripey. And these are celebrities, I think. Never had any of them, so we'll see how they all are when we finally get to eat them. I've actually been able to prune them, and I have a whole jar full in my kitchen on the ledge of suckers sitting in the jar waiting to root. I'm excited for these, the yellow pears. Okay, peppers. Peppers are looking great. Especially these ones down this end. Like really great. And this mammoth sunflower doing amazing. Red noodle beans. Bush beans. Oh, do I see flowers? I do. So excited. It's my first time growing beans, so this is gonna be great. Yeah, this girl is huge. And this one actually has a pepper. Look at that. These are gonna be orange. Red peppers. Oh look, some mushrooms. Eggplant, really taking off. This particular box raised bed has been really affected by pests, aphids, I believe, and I really had to dust it down really good because they were really attacking pretty hard. I need my okra. Oh, some more mushrooms. My okra seedlings, the new ones I planted. There they go. French beans, Alabama black-eyed butter beans. Doing good over there. Grapes. Gotta mulch this. Grass is in. It's so much greener than everything else around it. We decided we're gonna actually reseed the grass. Trying to figure out the best place to stand so that you guys can see without my shadow being in the way. Rosemary. This rosemary smells so amazing. I just love to go like this and then like smell it. The lavender is the same. It just like smells so amazing. Oh, let's get that grass out of there. The daisies are going to seed. Another pretty big sunflower. And rose starting to climb. The loofahs are taking off. These I'm really excited for. I mean, why wouldn't you be excited about homegrown sponges? Evening primrose, she's all the way out now. I keep trying to keep her in there. Sunflower starting to wake up. My yarrow has gone to seed. These are going to be Chiantis. They're like a purplish color. They're really pretty. There's another one. This is a evening sun, so it's like a yellowish, orange and red kind of mix. Bee balm. Butterfly weed. The tick seed. We have had no rain. Marigold. Oh, this is finally starting to really take root. I think this is calendula, yeah. It's calendula. There's some St. John's wort I'm waiting to put out here too. And some chamomile. Just want them to get a little bigger. Well, that's it. That is the garden today. Well, I'm really excited about this new trellis. Can't wait until it's covered in marigolds. not marigolds, covered in morning glories so that I can show it to you. I'm also going to put some moonflowers in there so that there are some blooms at night. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed this tour.